I'm doing okay. I'm just getting tired of all these tech issues. I had to recently replace my laptop. Um, we just upgraded to a new cell phone, which has been driving me crazy. I had to do a complete factory reset about a week after I picked it up, and now these items aren't working properly. It's just it makes me crazy. Technology just doesn't. Yes, indeed, D.E. Shapiro. Um, I technology is just it's not being friendly to me. Let's leave it at that. All right. This is it's a new Samsung Galaxy S10 rather. I had been using a Galaxy model a few years ago. Then last time around, I went to a Google Pixel 2, which I was satisfied with. And then I decided to go back to the Samsung this time because it was a little bit cheaper. And most of my family uses it, and they seem to be happy with it. But here we are. It also means I'm going to have trouble monitoring chat because usually the restream chat I set it up right next to the arena window so I can see immediately what you guys are saying. I'm going to have to keep looking at my monitor to monitor chat. So I apologize in advance for the inefficiency that will undoubtedly entail. All right, yeah, I hope he does well with his Galaxy. I feel like most people are doing fine with it. All right, pack one, pick one. Follow your fancies. This is obviously the mainstay of a mill deck. Mill decks are much harder to put together these days since they've updated the bots, the drafting bots. And to be honest, it's an archetype that I'm never really happy to either play or face. So we can always go with the always strong bacon to a pie. Um, more black spells here as well. The Dragonfire is good as well. I think bacon to a pie is probably what we want. The Dragonfire, we may see one or two more as we go. Turn into a pumpkin is fine. I'd rather not first pick it if I don't have to. And these others, similar. Yeah, I think bake is a good choice. That's what we're going to start with. Next up, Fae of Wishes. So black blue control could be a thing. Black white is also good. So Fae of Wishes, Tactician also is absolutely fine. Charm Sleep, you know, is okay. The Venerable Knight is fine in a white deck. Seven Dwarves is great if you can get a minimum of 3. Red-green is your favorite? We had a good red-green deck about a week ago, which we did well with. Fae of Wishes. So, do we think we'd rather go with... The trouble with Fae of Wishes is that I really feel like 90% or better of the time in limited, it's really just going to be a 1/4 flyer for 2, which is fine. It can block reasonably well, and obviously it can ping the other guy. The other ability I feel like is much less relevant. So then it becomes, do we think we would like black-white better, black-blue better? I don't know. Both of them are solid. Let's go for the rare, I think. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. So even though I said it's 90% of the time not going to do with that, there's that 10%, those 10% edge cases where it can come in handy. Okay, lots of things we're taking. The red cat melee, obviously very strong. This I'd really rather only take once we feel like it will fit into where we've been headed, or where we've been heading rather. And the other possibility is a golden egg. I feel like red can pair with either one of these colors fine, so the melee is not bad. The Secret Keeper is kind of funny because that could have helped our mill strategy if we had gone in that direction. Rimrock Knight also absolutely solid. If we're going to go red, though, I think I like the Red Cat melee better. So having said all that, I feel like really the best choices would be either the melee or the golden egg. I think I like the melee at this point, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so still more directions that we can explore. The Arcanist's Owl. I mean, we know about it. It doesn't really do anything for us just yet. Frogify is okay removal-ish. There's something about the Arcanist Owl that appeals to me in general, but I feel like taking it now, it's a little premature. I am tempted to go with the Frogify. Jousting Dummy is okay to keep us a little bit more open. And Lost Legion if we want to keep Black alive. Probably Frogify. I am tempted to take the Owl though, and see if we can't make it work. Obviously, it's best in a deck with a lot of artifacts. Let's go for the Frogify. All right, so this could keep us in the blue direction in an acceptable manner. Gingerbread is okay, and there's really not a lot else here that appeals to me. Shambling Suit, yeah. Again, it could have supported the owl thing. I think the Vantress Paladin at this juncture. The possibility of having a 3/3 flyer for 4 is fine with me. Let's go with that. Fairy Guide Mother is fine. We have no white cards yet. Do we want to go into white? It's possible. Everything down here is not interesting. The Familiar is fine if you can make it really happen. Obviously, you want a couple of Witches' Ovens to make that a thing, or at the very least, other food synergies. And we're not headed in that direction at all. I'll be honest, the Guide Mother is looking good. In case we get the oven. Alternately, we could veer a little bit back into black and see if we can get some food synergies there. That's fine. Let's go for that. A lot of green cards, but none of them is terribly interesting. Forever Young is fine if we stay in black. And the alternative is the Hengewalker. I think Forever Young is what we want at this stage. And then black and blue is starting to maybe turning into a thing. Yeah. There's another Forever Young. That's kind of funny. I think I like the Unexplained Vision a little bit better than a Second Forever Young. And as far as white, none of these cards is a reason to veer over into white. Clearly, it's going to be either of these two. I think we do want. Okay. Yeah, I like your reasoning there. I like it a lot, actually. This is not a terrible card, actually. We have no artifacts, so we have no way of triggering it at this point. The Eye Collector is just bad. If we were running a black-blue mill deck, rather, then maybe. The Gargoyle, bleh. I guess Scavengers and see if we can pick up a couple of Witching Wells or what have you somewhere along the line in order to make this work. So, when all is said and done, I think this is our best option of these 6 cards. Okay, I agree with that, but 7, what is it, 6 mana? 6 mana for 5 body is not great. Here, I think it's the dummy, which is fine. It'll help us with the Scavengers anyway. Pretty sure this is a slam dunk. Cow is bad. Thrill is bad. Not so bad, but certainly not great. This is okay. I guess I'll take a weapon rack. Seems unlikely to be played. How's our curve shaping up so far? I'm going to put the melee off to the side for now. The profit is decent. Overall I like the dummy better, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing more of those dummies as we go along. Scarecrow, sure, why not? And blow my house down. Is that a Sorcerer's Spyglass? Blah. Revenge of Ravens is fine. I think that's probably a good one to pick up here. The Spyglass clearly has little in the way of limited work. Hey Joe, good to see you. So I already apologized to Radalorian. I'll say the same thing to you. My restream chat function is on the fritz right now, so I have to try to stay on top of the chats by looking at my monitor here. I'll try to do a good job, but be kind. And I agree, we have an easy Ravens here. Excuse me. Clearly we're moving into a blue-white. There's blue-black, rather. Not crazy about the Paladin, unless you can get the Adamant on it. We already have 1 Scavengers. I guess we could take another one. I think I like the Apprentice a little bit better. For the scrying. Yeah. That was the way my brain was moving also. Great in the Knights deck, but I think we have to take Bacon to a Pie here. Yeah. Turn into a Pumpkin is nice tempo, as are these. Excuse me. The Golden Egg is not bad. I do like the turn into a Pumpkin, though. I'm going to put the weapon rack off to the side for now. I'm happy having any of these blue cards in my deck, actually. Lash of Thorns wouldn't be terrible either. I'm going to go for the turn into a Pumpkin. It is a good pack. I agree with that. Sage of the Falls is fine. How are we looking on humans versus non? We actually don't have too many creatures. I think Sage of the Falls is fine. Alternately, the Smitten Swordmaster as a 2-drop. We have very few 2-drops so far. Well, let's see. We have 2 1-drops. We have 1 2-drop. Yeah. No black cards, so that leaves us with either the Monitor, which again can help our scavengers. Mystic Sanctuary can help to rebuy one of our Bake Into a Pies. But in a 2-color deck, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, you like the lands better? I feel like the chances of it being able to actually buy something back are not that high. But I will go with the collective wisdom that is being thrown at me. Don't much like Mystical Dispute. That brings us to Runaway Together. We need some more creatures. I think Runaway Together is what we want. It can re-trigger our Scavengers, our Sage of the Falls. How about you, Joe? Have you seen good work out of Mystical Dispute? Let me see how Deathsea rates it. How did that happen? Deathsea gives it a D. I'm going to go for the Runaway Together. We could either put up a blocker or a battle trick. Again, how many creatures have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm putting him down here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have only 8 creatures so far. You need creatures in order to have in order to put a Lash of Thorns onto. We already have the 1 Scarecrow. I feel like we have to take the Drawbridge. Ugh. I don't like it, but here we are. Another Paladin. I think that's pretty clear. Nothing here for us at all. So we have we picked 1 red card. We could take another one just for the fun of it. I don't think it matters even a little bit. More red cards. Sure. Boy, I'm really just not getting stuff, are we? For the collection, maybe. Wow. Well, even if we were in red, these are all cards. Look at that. The last 4 picks were all red, or something like that. All right, decision time. I really don't like this card much. Let me see what Deathsea thought of it. He also gave it a D. I was looking at both of those as well. I think So Tiny is good because the only removal we have so far are the 2 pies. We're gonna take So Tiny. This is interesting. Oh, there's our Witch's Oven. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Okay. Interesting stuff here. What does this thing do? For each instant. So I'm willing to speculate on it. I'm not seeing a whole lot else here that really grabs me. Maybe the Malevolent Noble, it's okay. Do you guys have any experience with the Magic Mirror? We're likely to be able to play it for 7, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Noble may be a more responsible pick. Joe, anybody, or does anybody there have any experience with Magic Mirror? How is the curve? Here's what we look like so far. We do have a couple of high-end creatures here. Yeah, bleh. I feel like for a deck like this, yeah, I don't know. Having said that, if we take this, I don't know that we're really missing out on a whole lot. Do we really want to play this? Okay, so let's think about this logically. Clearly, this is a late game kind of card. And if you're about to lose, it does nothing for you. So this is the sort of card that can help to get past the board stall. Now, do we have the kind of deck that can reasonably bring us to a board stall and then start to get some real card advantage going? If the answer is no, then it is not a good pick for us. So that's my analysis. Do we have a board stall kind of a deck? An early blocker. He can block okay. He can block okay. Frogify, a little bit of removal. A little bit of bounce, some more bounce. So in other words, can we keep reasonably stable until we get to I'm gonna go for it. Right? Worst thing that happens is we crash and burn. Merfolk, not very interested. This is a weird creature. And obviously the that thing. Yeah. I agree with that. Another Cauldron Familiar? Do we like it better than another Paladin? I think I think we do think that it's better. Here I think I'd like this Golden Cauldron because if we're trying to have a late game, then we need removal to keep things under control. Card draw is fine here. We don't have a whole lot of creatures that it can bash against. I think I like the Cauldron. Let's go for that. All right, so we have one Forever Young. I think the Foreboding Fruit is going to be fine. More card draw to get us to the things that we need. The Paladin. You know what? Let me do a creature count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have only 11 creatures. I like the card draw, but it might be smart to just get another creature going. Yeah, 5. I'm sorry, my schedule keeps changing. Today I had to make another schedule because we have to leave town pretty early in the afternoon. So I need to be done with my stream before we leave. So I apologize for all the changes in my schedule. There's one thing that may be going on in my life, and I may be able to establish a more stable schedule, but I don't know about that, and you know, that's empty speculation at this point anyway. As you see, we have a black-blue mishmash of stuff. Right now, we only have 11 creatures. So that makes me inclined to go for this paladin, which I'm not crazy about. The foreboding fruit is the other possibility. I think we need paladin. I think we need some board presence going on. Goodbye, fruit. Memory theft, shriek. I don't think so. Has to be this silly guy. We already have one scarecrow, I think. Yeah. I can't see running 2, so that brings us to a ginger brute. Oh. Okay. All right, let's compare these cards to what we already have. We have the 1 scavengers. We have a goodly number of artifacts. We could go for another scavengers. The alternative is another paladin. What do we like better, the paladin or the scavengers? Left to my own devices, I think I would lean towards the paladin. And that's what it shall be. Okay, so that was rewarded, sort of. So, because here's another scavengers, memory theft, and a bunch of red cards and green cards finishing us up. All right, we need to cut. Didn't get any witching wells. I'm a little disappointed about that. All right, so let's cut some stuff. We're starting with how many creatures? 16 creatures. I guess we can cut 1 or 2. I'm not too crazy about this turtle. The drawbridge. I think the haste is not going to do much for us. He's an okay blocker, though. Maybe the dummy. No, the dummy can trade. Well, he trades up, but it's expensive. Are we hanging on to this magic mirror or not? How many instant sorceries do we have? We have 2 bakes, we have a pumpkin, we have a runaway together, so we have 4. So realistically, this will cost 7, probably. Are we willing to pay 7 for this thing? I'm willing to try. We can always pull it out later. So more card draw. I feel like one of these can go. The ginger brute doesn't really fit into our deck. We have no way of pumping it, and we're certainly not aggro. Do we really like the Mystic Sanctuary for only 4 spells? I'm going to drop it for now. I really don't think it's going to do work for us. Let me see what our color requirements are. So we have a lot more blue. So we're gonna change this distribution when we're done. Let's drop the paladin since we're gonna go heavier on blue than on black. I feel like 13 creatures is pretty low already. So let's keep Cauldron Familiar. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. Maybe one of these bounce spells can go. The Frogify? I don't know about that. The alternative is to keep it all, add a couple more lands, and go with a 45 card deck. So we have 2 So Tinies, one. I'm gonna get rid of 1 So Tiny because we have actually some removal. And creature count 13, right? Profit. I think I'd rather keep. The scrying is good. Maybe 2 Moonlit Scavengers is too many. That brings us down to 12 creatures, though. That's pretty low. Alright, one more cut. Maybe run away together, or maybe the So Tiny? What happens if we lose the So Tiny? I still have 2 Bakes and 1 Cauldron. And 1 Frogify. I'm willing to try this. We have our 12 or 13 creatures. We have our 12 creatures. We have... What happened to... There it is. We have a couple of bounce. Any last minute thoughts before I try this out? It's a risky deck. I think that is clear. Okay, let's try it. No, let's go back and redo these lands. I think 10 and 7. We do need 2 for this thing. I think 10 and 7 is what we want. Whoops. So... 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's give it a try. Excuse me. Can't get this frog out of my throat. Hate when that happens. This is fine. This is... I wouldn't mind some more islands for this, but yeah, we're gonna keep this. Alright, we'll start off by draining him and see what we can do. That's not bad. Let's get our drawbridge going. Playing white, so he may have a True Love's Kiss. I will offer to trade dummy for cat. I think we can get better value out of him a little bit further down the line rather than a simple cantrip. Okay. Is he running an adventures deck? Could well be. Alright, let us roll out Revenge. And, you know, there's an outside chance we might be able to get him up to a 3-3. Clearly no attacks. We end the turn. If he has a True Love's Kiss right off the bat, or Return to Nature, then good for him. Alright, I will say I'm not real crazy about the way this game is shaping up so far. Interesting. Sure. Oh. What do we have in our sideboard that might be worth getting? Interesting. I have 10 islands and only 7 swamps. Gotta love this game sometimes. I could double spell with both of these. Do I have anything in the sideboard that we really want? I think the answer is no. I'm just gonna play him as a creature and be done with it. And I will be willing to block aggressively since I can get something back. So on the one hand, he appears to be ahead on the board. That's bad. Where's my bacon to a pie? Alright, I'm not going to block it just yet. Let's see what we can turn up. Okay, can we draw something good? The answer is not particularly, but sure. Bolsters our life total a little bit. I think we want to bring out the Paladin. Let's see, 6. I can deal him 3 if I double block. No help there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can play this guy. I'll go down to 14 before I chump. Yep. No help there. Okay. So we are definitely going to chump block next time. And I'll sacrifice one of my cats for his tree folk. I'm a little surprised that he's not making that. Oh, because of Revenge of Ravens, of course. Okay, this time we will block. Can we draw something useful? That's not terrible. Bouncing him is a problem because he can tap down 2 of my guys. Alright, so let's get back our two creatures. We'll start with the Fae? No, we'll start with the Cauldron. We need, so let's do black. Yeah, that's fine. But I can't do the pumpkin just yet. Okay, obviously no blocks. I'm not crazy about bouncing either this or this because of their adventures. Alright, so I'm surprised he didn't block with that. Should I go 5? I'll go to 5 and see what happens. I mean, I'll take 5 rather. Interesting. Okay. So let's play him again. And let's keep going on this really grindy kind of a game. Should I bounce it now or should I take 5? I'm going to take 5 and bounce it at the end of this turn. Let's see what he does next. Okay. Ooh, okay. So now the move is to bounce it. Oh, is he going to do that now? Oh, please do it now. Please do it now. Oh. Ugh, alright, I think we have to do that. And it puts his thing into the graveyard, so some value there. Not what I wanted. Scryth. Ooh. I think we have to do this. Okay, that's nice. So we don't need any more of those. This is interesting. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. let me see what I have in the graveyard. I have 2. Okay, so we are going to do the scavengers. And then the mirror. Let's do the mirror first, actually. And see just how stupid it really is. Okay. Sorry, 5. I'm having trouble with my restream, so I'm just now seeing it is absolutely what I wanted. Okay. I hope we're both right. Okay, I'm going to block his 2/2 with my 2/2 and chump the other guy. Hey, Yelox, how are you? How shall I block this attack? Because I'd rather not go to 3. I could double... I could block the... Alright, I'm going to block the Pathlighter with my Fae. Yes. So... not looking to trade. Paladin is going to go away, obviously. Okay. It was worth a try. And those are both going to be gone. So be it. So I have a bacon to a pie, and he's got another flyer. All right, what shall we draw? This thing. Now, let's see. If he attacks with if he attacks with everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he'll go to 1. I'll go to 17. That's not going to go well for him. So if he attacks with his flyers only, 5s, I'll go to 14. He'll go to 4. So 14 minus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll go to 5. I feel like Magic Mirror is an okay move right now. And he only has 1 card. Okay, guys. How much of a mistake will it be to play the Magic Mirror? And I can still... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And I can still do Runaway Together. Okay, let's do that. I hear that too late. I've already committed to the Magic Mirror. So if we happen to pull this game out, then the MVP is clearly going to be the Revenge of Ravens. How fast is the mirror killing us? We shall see. Don't forget, I still have Runaway Together to nullify his big attack. And I can bring back the Cauldron. Hi, Misaki. We have a weird game going. Yeah, sorry. I had to start it early today because of my weekend plans. We are leaving earlier than usual to do stuff. Alright, I'm willing to take 5. Oh boy. Not gonna run away together just yet. Alright. Alright, so let's play land. Let's bounce... I guess his Tactician? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8. I don't have enough for the scavengers and the tactician. The scavengers and the bake. I'm gonna just hold up. Right. I've been avoiding doing that for the reasons that you're thinking. So I'm gonna just hold up bake and run away for now. Another Pathlighter. He's got a lot of flyers. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. It's not clear because of this game is just all right, this time I think I will bake. Yeah, I'm gonna let's try it. That's fine. I can still run away together if possible. There is Misaki. There is one in the deck. Obviously, we haven't seen it. Okay. Let's see if we can draw some good stuff now. We may end up... Yeah. We may end up... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack with a cat. That's interesting. What does that accomplish for us? Oh, to be able to drain him again? Yeah, I like the scrying first also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously we don't need Frogify is probably fine. An attack with a cat. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Maybe both cats? Let's leave one back. Oh, thank you so much, Clown Baby FTW. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm going to hold off on this effect. And let's end the turn. I'm going to be drawing a bunch of cards next turn. Truly a strange game. Cauldron's Familiar? I can do that at any time. I have 15 cards left, okay. Another bake into a pie? Alright, so let's... Oh boy. Let's play land. Lots of things to do here. I'm going to have to start getting a little bit more aggressive because I don't have a lot of cards left. Play the Cauldron. I like it. Sure. Scavenger is going to cost 6. I like the Paladin also. Okay, so what is the correct order in which to do things? This is an enchantment. Okay, let's frogify the 4/2. I could scavenge, and he can lose one of his pathlighters. I need to think this through. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna either play the Paladin or the Scav. No, I'm gonna play the Paladin and keep up Bacon to a Pie. And then I'm gonna pass the turn. I will attack with the Prophet. I will say I have difficulty with these complicated board states. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runaway cat and dummy. I'm running out of time. Oh boy. That was wrong. Let's do it with the cauldron. Yeah. I'm getting a little my brain is going on overdrive. I was thinking of that, but I was getting too nervous. I mean, this is all my turn anyways. His lands are all about to untap. Oh yes, and that was yes. I forgot that he can sack that to gain life. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have nothing to say. I mean, I do have things that I could say, but there's no point to it. Is that punt worthy? I leave that to you folks. Out muscle. Ooh, and my runaway together is done. Alright, too bad. It's got another ginger brute. Cauldron Familiar? Let's hold off and see what we get. I'm gonna end up decking myself. There's our Witch's Oven. Okay. I think I need more of these. Let's play the Oven. We need to keep at least a few black mana open. Yeah, I only have a couple of turns left. That may be. I have 4, so I'm gonna have one more turn after this. You're probably right. Play creatures. That's exactly what I shall do. We're going to pay the adamant. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could play the dummy. I could run away together. Yeah. I can drain him. I'm gonna do that. Oh, this is too confusing. Bounce the fox and attack with... yeah, let's try that. All being these two. Sorry. Okay. He does that. He's going to gain more life. I forgot the bridge. Why do I want to attack with the bridge? Why do I want to attack with the bridge? I'm totally missing something. Why does he need to block the bridge? Oh, ugh, that is definitely a punt rather. Yeah. I forgot to use the... Yes, you're right. My God. Okay, clearly that is a punt. This costs... And we're gonna drain him, of course. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think the magic mirror, it's interesting, but... And he's going to just wait for me to mill myself at this point. Ugh. Alright. Let's do this now, because what the heck? Yeah. That's it. This is my last turn. So let's play every creature that we can. Oh boy. Apprentice is not going to help me. Sage of the Falls. I need to play one big creature that I can give haste to. No, the Sage is... I may draw a card. Okay, I have to do this quickly. I do not have time. I may. Okay. So let's play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will kill a creature. We're going to decline. We're going to kill a creature. It doesn't matter. One of his flyers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to run away No, we have to do this first. Let's give our new guy haste. We're going to run away together. My bridge and his flyer. And we're going to swing with everybody. Don't bridge. Wow. What a weird game. I haven't played a game like that. Yeah, that was better, but I was just feeling really, really panicked. Okay, so I need a breather because my brain is in overdrive. My heart is pounding away to beat the band. Whew. Okay, let's look at this deck. Not everybody here has seen it. What do you think? This Magic Mirror is one hell of a... I feel like this is obviously better in a Commander deck. So what do you think? Lose the mirror and take something else? Yeah, I think so. Did the rest of you agree? I mean, this is making me nervous. We could put back It's So Tiny. We could put in another Scavengers. Yeah. Right. That was one hell of a game, I tell you. Okay, willing to try game 2? Woo. I'm serious. My hands are shaking. My heart is pounding. Woo. Tiny is a good trick. All right. If there are no other comments, let's go to game 2 and see what we can do. Okay, let's do this. Wow, oh wow. Clearly it's better in a later game when they're more likely to have more stuff in their graveyard. But yeah. High intensity indeed. I don't know if my constitution can really take it. Wow. Do wish my Restream app was working properly. Alright. Not a great opener, but we have... And we can frogify something if we need to. I think we have to keep this. It's not a great hand. And we need to hope to draw something decent within our first couple of cards. Yep. Okay, let's give it a go. Innkeeper, Gingerbrew, even better. Okay, that's fine. I think we need to keep it all. Once heard that when you are out of age, looking at vision, they can improve your health and your cardio. Yeah, I got no argument for that. Here and now. Sure, let's send in our apprentice. Not good. Is he mono green? Could be. No doubt. And sure, let's swing back. You can see my hand is shaking from moving this mouse. Wow, oh wow. Okay, mono green it is. He will undoubtedly play something worthwhile on this, his next turn. He's ramping into his giants, he's ramping into other things. Alright, let's see if we can't make the most of it. So while I'm attacking, do we like the Fae of Wishes better or the Vantress Paladin? I think I like the Paladin better. Slightly more aggro. I would love to adamant it, but... No, I don't think so. Actually, we could. We did move it out. So Revenge of Ravens against this would be fine, but if he gets both of these guys going, then my Revenge is not going to do a whole lot of good. Alright, that's a good one to bake. And we will go ahead and swing with all, I think. Right. Return of the Wild Speaker. Not bad. Sure, we're going to offer the trade Brute for Cat. And... Beanstalk Giant, that's fine. Sure, let's do this now. Where are... let's see, I can play... I think I like the Jousting Dummy a little bit better at this point. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play the dummy and we can do Runaway Together on his giant and the familiar. I could also Frogify, actually. I say... run away my apprentice to mill and set up my draw. Actually, I do like that. So... let's do the frog. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Does he have a trick? I'm not going to block. Foil. Nice. Drawbridge is interesting. So let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's attack first before I do anything else, which I should have done to begin with. He has a lot of foods that he can sacrifice. This could turn into a really long game. I will hold up Runaway together at this point. Well, although, let's see, he could whack... Oh, I could simply use the Runaway together on his rider if we need to. The Curious Pair is not bothering me at all right now. That could be. I'm going to block it with my dummy, I think. Sorry to hear that. Let it through? Yeah, you think? Alright, I'm willing. What? Oh, okay. Blue. Any... No. Oh, that's interesting. Can't play it, but... Alright, so let's swing in for 2 more. Would really like another island. Actually, I could have swung in with the dummy also. I can pump him once to bring him to 3, which would have been fine. Yeah. We do have a turn into a pumpkin. I really would like another island. I'm gonna block one of them. So we could bounce the mirror in case. No, we took the mirror out. The rider with the cat. That's it. You know, I really was just thinking that. That'll bring us to 12. Okay. Okay, so I say let's bounce them both, and it'll. Yeah, I think we bounce my rider and my cat. No, I'm gonna bounce the rider and the apprentice, and it counters that. I think that's what we have to do. Yeah. So we're gonna bounce him and the apprentice, and we pay. And we take our 3. He will replay his rider, but we get to keep our cat. That's better. At this juncture, I think the profit might be better. Yeah, get us closer to our witch. And we have a much more solid blocker out. To our oven. Unexplained vision is fine, so we're going to bottom that and take the vision. Although I could have... No, I think we're going to do without the scrying. Any good attacks? Yes, certainly we do. Now, you know, we were afraid of more tricks, I think. I'm just afraid he'll do something with... Oh, he only has 1 food at this point. Yeah, I agree with that. I was also thinking that we might grab another island anyway, which is why I bottomed the one. This is a deck very unlike the vast majority of decks that I've dealt with in the past. It's really very different. Giant. I forgot about him. Alright, well we have some chump blockers for the time being. So yeah, let's play this and see what we draw. Here's the island. Ravens is fine. So at this point, I think well, let's swing in with our flyer. Oh, a feasting troll king. Say it isn't so. Okay, so post-combat, I can either play the Fae of Wishes or the Cauldron or the Apprentice. That's exactly what I was thinking. And the Revenge is fine also. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Yeah, I think we're all agreed the Apprentice is the move in order to do the scry. We're looking for our Witch's Oven. More removal is fine too. Magic Mirror. That is such a strange card. Scavengers. I'm tempted to. What do we got? So I am going to scry this to the bottom. Is it worth keeping the Scavengers? Or do we want to really, really go for the Witch's Oven? That is exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, and let's play our Cauldron. Alright, so if he attacks with his big giant, we will block it with the cat. That's 3 life. I don't understand. We could have bound. Well, too late. Sure, cat. Paladin's gonna be a problem. That's not bad, actually. So I'm going. I can add him into the Paladin, and if he has, and I can hold off things for a couple of turns. Yeah. So let's send in our flyer. He's got, presumably he's got something worthwhile in his hand. I wonder what it might be. Insatiable appetite? What do you think he might have in his hand? Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have. Oh, it's still his turn. So next turn I can send in both paladins. Yes, of course. If I draw a lander, then I will. Too late. Okay, so let's just send him in. I should have paladin. There's another punt. But I will have enough for his Golden Cauldron if need be. So what do you think is better? Let's do Revenge now. And I can give him haste next time if need be. I actually like the Revenge better. Yeah. Let's do that. And we can also play the Fae of Wishes as another blocker if need be. Yeah. Exactly. You know, again, the alternative would have been to hold up the Golden Cauldron, but as I say, he can block. Too late on the Fae. Sorry. Okay. So I'm going to try to trade Paladin for Prophet. He can make the Paladin unblockable now. Okay, so past the blockers. I'll do the Apprentice to the Giant. Oh. Why did I click on that? I was gonna... Ugh. Yeah, that was not a punt. That was a misclick. Besides, I think I can win on this turn anyway. Yeah, I should have tried. Seriously, that was a misclick. I can sack the Ginger. He'll be up to 8. I can swing in for 3, 4, 5, 6. So then let's just send in these two. So I'm not sure what you guys are counseling. Just send in these two flyers and hold back blockers. Yeah, that's what I'm... Okay, and we combat. I'm gonna leave the Fae back, cause yeah, I think that's more. And Cauldron in a pinch, exactly. Yep. Okay. He shouldn't, okay, yeah, that was pointless of him to play that land. Okay. 2-0 so far. Pretty crazy. Wow. Exactly right, Misaki. It did not change the clock. That's a simpler way of saying what I was trying to stutter out. Okay. Do I have time for one more game? Each of the, you know what? I hate to do this. I do this too often. Okay, so before I say anything else, I could have. The Lance quest would make sense. Play. Oh yeah, I hear that. I was thinking there was no point to it, and he could leave it up in order to strike more fear into my heart. Okay. Again, I keep blaming my bad schedule. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to stop here. If I had a fast aggro deck, I would try another game. But this deck is clearly very slow and dirtly and grindy, and I really need to be off stream no later than 1:30. Mirror the clocks and like the dream meme. Interesting. Yeah, that is true, Yelox. It was a lot less stressful. Okay, can we agree that mirror is really designed for at least constructed, probably commander? Okay, I am going to call it quits here because of schedule needs, and I'm going to try to finish this off later in this weekend, and I will post my results on the Discord server. I encourage you all to pop in there every so often and see what's going. M20 next, maybe. Tell you what, if you guys can convince me again on Discord to do that, that will be our next draft for Monday. Okay, so check in on Discord to hear the results of this stream, as well as to let me know if you prefer M20 or Eldraine next. That's for Monday. Okay, let me go see if any of my friends are streaming. They're not. Okay, so that will be it. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Again, I'm sorry for cutting things short. I don't have enough time to live, much less to stream. So take care, everybody, and just scroll back in the stream, and the Discord invite URL will be there. Take care and have a great weekend. Stay safe and keep gaming, everybody. So long.